Hey folks, welcome to the Barbarian's Horde. I'm the Nerdy Barbarian. Today we've got an insane knife. You may have seen the unboxing, but today we're going to take a closer look at it. This is the PMP Alpha Beast Gen 2. Titanium and MagnaCut. Over a pound of it. Stick around. Like I said, over a pound of titanium and MagnaCut in this monstrous knife, if you want to call it a knife. I'm not sure I would. It's a knife-shaped object for sure though. Mostly knife-shaped anyway. Kind of like a tomahawk in your pocket that folds in half. So, I mean, maybe you need that, maybe you don't. This is made by PMP Knives, and I think the OEM for this one is Fox Knives out of Italy. It's made very well. Some of you may be familiar with Fox Knives. They make some pretty good knives. I've had a couple of them and I don't have any complaints. Price and availability on this thing. At the time of recording, there are a couple of these in stock, I think, unless they went out before last night. I looked last night. White Mountain Knives had one, not this colorway. It was a different one, but they had one in stock at $800. So you gotta really want this thing to pay 800 bucks. I've seen them sometimes for 600, but they sell immediately at 600. So I'm not sure what they're supposed to be priced at, if White Mountain is kind of raising them because they can, or if they're supposed to be 800, or maybe 600 was a special price. I'm not sure. I see them at 6, I see them at 8. Other notable information about this thing, I mean, it's big. That's all there is to this thing. It's huge. They made it just to be huge and funny. I think, like, the designer knew what he was doing when he did this. They made it just to make it, because someone's got to have the biggest, chunkiest, most overbuilt knife out there. So PMP thought, hey, why not us? Let's do it. Let's make one. The first one of these, the Gen 1, actually came out in D2 steel, and it was not anywhere near this thick. I mean, this makes that knife look normal, honestly. But people were complaining about the materials. I was kind of there too. I don't like buying expensive knives in D2. There's nothing wrong with D2 steel. It's a perfectly good, serviceable steel for an EDC knife for just doing outdoor tasks, everyday usage. But in a collectible knife, I don't know, I like to see some kind of a stainless. I'm not that picky. Even S30 or S35 is fine with me, but I'm not big on non-stainless steels. D2 holds up okay, but I'd rather have stainless. So when this thing came out with stainless steel, MagnaCut at that, the current hype beast steel that everyone's pushing and asking for, I was like, what the hell, I'll take a shot at it. So I signed up for a notification, I got a notification, I bought it immediately, and then they were sold out, so I got it just in time. Let's take this thing over to the table and get a better look at it. Just before we get going, guys, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. That will really help me out. That's all you got to do. Just click those two buttons. That will help me so much to get off the ground and get some more viewers on this stuff so I can keep affording to do this. And if you're not already, please follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Facebook as well, but at the Nerdy Barbarian, pretty much everywhere. Look me up, follow me. I post every day on there. Okay, when you get this knife, this is how it's going to come. It's in a little Pelicant box. Some off-brand Pelican case type thing with the PMP logo there, I guess. And there you go. Oh, she thick. That is a monster. And you got a little coin there. I've never actually looked at it. Let's see. PMP Alpha Beast. Got a little bear and a crown. Claw marks made in Italy. Designed by Carlo Maria Massa. Cool. In case this is too heavy to carry, you just carry the coin around and convince people that you own one. Let's open it. Oh my god, that's so fun every time. That's just insane. Okay, let's get some weight, length, size comparisons. PM2. Hinderer XM18, Chris Reeve Omnimzon. Yeah, this is easily the longest one here. It's close. The Omnimzon is... no, I guess not. Not really. Yeah, this thing's pretty easily longer than all of these by at least a quarter to a half an inch. But the length is not the problem. It's the weight. Let's get the scale over here. This is insane. 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. This is the first time I've ever even heard of a knife being over a pound. This thing is nuts. Most fixed blades don't weigh anything near that. Here, just for example, this is a heavy knife. The Hinder XM18 with this titanium scale, 5.8 ounces. Or here you go. Look at this. 14.9 ounces. All of those are lighter than this one knife. That is absolutely insane. All right, let me get the tape measure up. Nine and 1/8 inches long. Handle length of 5 1/8. Blade length of, depending on where you measure, it's about 4 inches. Cutting length, 3 3/4 inches. Action, surprisingly, pretty good action. I mean, it's fall shut, but that'll happen when your blade weighs almost a pound. You can thumb flick it out, even slowly. I mean, the detent's a little heavy, so it's gonna come out. You can reverse flick it, but that detent is stiff for that. That kind of hurts. If you give it a little wrist, it comes out a lot easier. You don't need as much finger pressure to overcome the detent if you just, well, there you go. If you fling it, let the weight of the blade do most of the work. But it's sturdy enough that it's not dropping out, and it's a fairly stiff detent. But it thumb flicks fine, and that's what you're going to be doing most of the time anyway. Sitting at your desk and playing with this and flicking it with your thumb. I mean, I seriously doubt anyone's going to carry this thing, right? I mean, maybe you're insane, maybe you will. Maybe you Medford fans out there want to step up your game a little bit. This thing is made, I think, by Fox Knives out of Italy. PMP Knives Alpha Beast Gen 2 MagnaCut. I can't believe there's such a huge chunk of MagnaCut. I mean, this is insane. Over a pound of titanium and MagnaCut is just nuts. This is number 51 out of 300. The numbers are right there on the blade, so this is a numbered limited edition. Big lightning holes for whatever good they do. A little pivot there. It looks like maybe a T10, T15. Haven't actually put wrenches on this. I probably won't. There's not a lot going on the inside here worth taking it apart and looking at. It doesn't even look like they've put lightning holes in there. No, this thing is just solid titanium all the way through. So I probably won't take this apart. There's nothing gonna be surprising us in there. It's just a monolith. It's interesting the way a giant solid monolith of rock is interesting, just for its size and weight. That someone dared to do this. It's just they did it to do it. That's just what humans do, right? We go to the stars because they're there. But the fit and finish is fine. There's no, oh, this is a little sharp, I guess. Yeah, the inside edges, they didn't take those down very far, but it's fine. It's so big, it doesn't really matter. It's comfortable. You're not going to use it anyway, I'm sure. Sharpening, yeah, they dropped it a little bit here, but then they didn't sharpen all the way. Yeah, you run out right there. It's not sharpened all the way to the end. That's a little annoying. But again, I mean, this doesn't really cut very well anyway. Thoughts on use and carry? You shouldn't. It's not made to use. It's not really made to carry. You probably could. Not a very deep carry clip if you care about that. It's also kind of a finger magnet. Fingerprint magnet, sorry. It is a finger magnet too. You're going to want to pick it up and play with it. This thing's insane. Yeah, this bronze anode finish is smooth. Picks up fingerprints pretty well. If you're really going to carry this, I guess you could. I mean, people carry guns that weigh this much. I mean, this is like carrying a 1911 around in your pocket. Crazier things have happened, so I guess you could. It doesn't really cut very well, though. It's just so thick, it's more like an axe than a knife blade. I tried to slice some paper with it. I'll show you that here in a minute. Let's go look at some cutting footage for what it's worth. Okay, if you work in a jean shredding factory, this is the knife for you. If you need to cut paper, look somewhere else. Yeah, there's not a lot to really say other than what's been said. This is a simple knife. It's made to be big, and it does it. It does it better than any other folding knife ever has. This is the most insane, overbuilt, heavy, wide, thick, stupid,
mad, fat, superfly, stupid, dope, dumbass
knife ever made, and that was exactly what they were aiming to do, and they nailed it. So hats off to you for that. Things I especially like, I mean, I just like the novelty of it. It's a toy. This thing, well, not a toy, it's not for kids. Don't buy this for your kid. This thing is a toy for adults. It's a desk ornament. It's a conversation starter. It's a thing for collectors. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I recommend it for collectors. If you're someone who likes overbuilt knives and you want one just to be like, hey, this is my most overbuilt knife. Someone thinks you're Medford Praetorian's big, you can show them this thing. Be like, yeah, you thought that's a big knife. That's what it's made for. It's made for collectors. It's made to be a statement. It's a thing to have in your collection to point at and say that's the biggest, most overbuilt knife I have, or that was ever made. I bet someone surpasses this eventually. Miguron has been fighting them kind of back and forth, trying to make the most big, ridiculous, overbuilt knife. I bet Miguron swings back at some point here, but right now, this is the one. This is the biggest, beefiest, stupidest one. So if you want a big, stupid, beefy, overbuilt knife, the most, etc., etc., go ahead and grab one. I mean, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. You'll know immediately if this is for you. And I can't talk you in or out of it. You'll either want it or you won't. So good luck. Good luck on the hunt. Hopefully you can find one in stock or on the used market for not a crazy price. Guys, thanks for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. That'll really, really help me out. I got a link to Patreon down below too if that interests you. If not, cool. Thanks for watching. I just appreciate your time. But I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.